what's going on, y'all? It's Shirkydra Roberts. Welcome to Set It Off Sunday. Listen, this week we're going to be a little different. I'm going to calm it down because I know I can be on 10, but I'm going to calm it down because I really want to talk to those that have been struggling. I mean, dealing with, I want to relate to you right quick, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts. How do I deal with that as a man or a woman of faith? How do I deal with that trying to conduct business? How do I deal with that in my vision? What do I do? I want to talk to that crew right there. I know it's hard. I've been there. Depression, anxiety, feeling like my purpose, my gift, I don't know what it is. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's next. I tried and I failed. Everything's not happening the way I wanted it to happen. So it puts me in a dark place. Listen, I've been there. I know. You got to come out that place. I know it sounds simple, but it's literally you have to talk yourself, pray yourself out of that place and realize that that's just the mind. That's manipulation. That's not real. Depression and anxiety, listen, don't claim it. You have to start waking yourself up, starting your day, not just with motivation, but inspiration. You got to put something in there that allows your mind to get into a different place. You got to put something in there that allows you to take a step outside of those feelings and see what it really is. You're depressed and the anxiety is coming from what? The suicidal thoughts is coming from what? And usually it's a lie in the mind. It's not the truth. So how do we press past that? How do we get past that key? How did you do it? Literally every single day, you have to take a step and say, you know who I am? You know where I'm going. This is where I'm headed. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I don't have everything, but I got something. I may, inside I feel like nobody, but I'm somebody. Every single day, you have to say it until you're convinced. Literally talk yourself out of it. Is it easy? No, it's not. Is it something that you got to do every single day? Yeah, you got to wake up and inspire yourself. You got to wake up and see beauty within yourself. You got to wake up and see your gift and your purpose. You got to wake up and be like, I am somebody, even when everybody else, pushes me down or say I'm nobody. If you allow your value and your worth to be dictated by somebody else, you'll always be on the clearance rack. I'm for real. If you allow your value and your worth to be dictated by other people, they always want to knock off. They always want something that's for sale. They want something that's on clearance. You're not on the clearance rack. You got to get off that clearance rack. You have to set your value and set your worth and make people come up to your level. You may not have it all, but guess what? You got value. You got worth. When you was born into this world, you became somebody. God said he created you in the womb. He could count the hairs on your head. You're somebody. You're important. You have a purpose. You got a gift. But you gotta speak that into your life in order to get past those thoughts. Suicidal thoughts is real. Depression and anxiety is real out here. And it can shut your whole operation down. No matter how much money you have, you see wealthy people and rich people dealing with suicide, dealing with drugs, dealing with alcoholism. Money not going to change that. You think money going to change that? No, a shift in your mind, a shift in your mindset, a shift in your heart, that's what changes that. Realizing that you're going through your process and you're not going to make $1 million overnight. You're not going to have a full-blown corporation that's in the comma club overnight. If you understand that you got to go through a process, you'll start shifting your thoughts. You'll stop expecting so much in 24 hours. We get depressed because of what we don't have, where we haven't been, what we don't have flowing in. But you're not thinking about, look where you were 5 years ago. Don't forget, we get stuck in the moment that we forget about the past. Look where you were 5 or 10 years ago and look at where you are now. There has been a process. You have to respect the process. So it is hard. Having faith, as a woman of faith and a woman of God, it is hard to be God, how do I get through this? Continue praying. Continue seeking. Continue being positive until it happens. A lot of times because we don't have it right now, we don't get it right now, then we shut down right now. We have to stop doing that. Literally wake up every single day and inspire yourself. Look in the mirror and speak to yourself every single day and speak those positive words of affirmations. And you got to speak it until you believe it. And once you start believing it, you'll start moving like it. You want your actions to change, your mind got to change first. You want to change how you execute? It starts in the heart. It starts in the mind. It starts with committing to the actions based on your belief system. It's based on your belief system. I know what it feels like. Like, I can tell you, like, starting IME, starting as a speaker, like, not being booked and not having, you know, the supporters, or the room wasn't filled at my first event. Like, I remember having events where it was just me, like showing up to an event and it's 2 or 3 people. But I had to learn that no matter how many people in the room, show up and show out as if the room was packed. Every time you gotta show up and show out, no matter who shows up, no matter who's around, no matter how you're feeling, you have to show up and show out. And that's real. That's me keeping it real with you. Is I've been in those places. No matter how many times, you know, I've gotten up, I still remember that I've been in those places, so I get it. So I really want to encourage you, when you wake up and set your week, don't allow those emotions to carry your day. Don't allow those feelings and what you haven't done and how many times you feel. Like, don't allow your mind to be consumed with negative thoughts to where your day is now in a negative state, and it's hard to come out of that. Start it with the positives. I tell people all the time, if I come in on 10, that means even if you do something to knock me down, I'm still above 5. You may knock me down to an 8, but because I start off on 10, because I start off high, anything you do, you may bring me down a notch. But when you start off on 0, somebody hits you, it brings you into a negative. So how you start off is important. This week, we starting off on 10. We starting off with positive vibes only. We always say that every day. We starting off positive vibes only. Speak to yourself, speak into your life. Those affirmations, I need you to lift yourself up. Nobody else gonna do it. I need you to do it this week. Listen, set the tone for your week. It's Set It Off Sunday. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it, invite somebody else to listen, get motivated, get inspired, and inspire yourself. All right, let's eat.